This is KARK4 Today in high definition.
The long wait is over. Tax season is finally here, and so we got to get excited about doing our taxes and going over our finances. And it's no wonder that most of us pay someone to do our taxes, but when it's your money, it pays to get a second opinion. Financial guru Gary Garrison joined us to look at when it pays to get help with doing your taxes. And there are some situations, Gary, and I like this, you may even have someone do this for you, but just like with a doctor, it's not a bad idea to get a second opinion.
That's right, Greg. We always recommend people do that. There's so many, it's so complex, the tax code and so forth, and it's just always a good idea to get a second opinion and have somebody else take a look at it.
And there are some instances when it maybe makes more sense than others, such as when you change jobs.
That's right. A lot of people changed jobs in 2012, and if you're one of those people that did, then you need to go ahead and make sure that that they have the new salary that you could possibly have, as well as any tax-related or job-related expenses.
Big life events, such as maybe getting married or a new baby, those could also have effects on the taxes and may introduce some new things that we may not be used to dealing with.
That's right, and it may actually impact the way you file your return. So if you got married or divorced or had a child or adopted a child, as we did, or retire, those can all have a significant impact on your taxes and should definitely warrant a second look at your 1040.
I've also got medical or healthcare expenses. These can really add up, and
they can.
You need to know how to treat them with your taxes.
That's right. There's so many medical expenses accumulate so rapidly that if you have a lot of those medical expenses, oftentimes they can be tax deductible, but you've got to make sure that you have all the documentation and have all the receipts so that you can substantially, deduct all that.
This is where it really pays to get someone to look at this stuff
it does.
again and look at all the details.
Right. It definitely does.
And that's what we really are talking about here, is checking and checking again. There are so many little things that need to be checked, whether it's deductions or just going over in your memory. Sometimes, I do my taxes and I forget, oh yeah, that happened, or I bought that I could write off. You don't remember. It's always good to kind of think back.
Well, and sometimes you'll go to your tax preparer and you'll find out that you didn't pay in enough taxes, and that's not a nice place to be.
No.
All of a sudden you owe a lot of taxes. So it's good to go back and check and double check your receipts and have all that good documentation, because that's just going to put money back in your pocket, and it's a good thing to do.
And not too late still to get organized this year, so that next year's filing
It makes next year a whole lot easier.
Those receipts, you heard him say it, receipts, receipts, receipts. Save them, keep them filed.
You have to document everything you do. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Gary Garrison, thank you so much.
Thanks, Greg.